Hello, Marsha. Hello, Omar. How are you guys today?
What up,
Hi,
EJ?
BJ. We're good. I'm good.
Good. I'm
You good,
so
Omar?
We're good.
I'm so excited to speak with you guys today. I loved this show, as hard-hitting and sad as it could be at times. Now,
Yeah.
Omar, I've been a big fan of you for a very long time, first since I first saw you in 8 Mile, but I think this might be one of my favorite roles you've had yet. What originally attracted you to this project?
Oh man, thank you for that. You know what? I have to say, it came across my desk with all of the names attached, and I was like, "Wow, Samuel L. Jackson, uh, Walter Mosley, Ramin Barani." I was okay. Let me check it out. And I read the book, and I was all the way hooked. I loved the book, and if you like the series, I suggest that you read the book. For me, the character stood out because he's the catalyst for what happens throughout the entire series,
Mhm.
and that bond that you see between these two vulnerable adult Black men is something you don't often see on screen. So I was really excited to get to portray that and to have a take on that and to put that out so people can see that and see that that happens and how acceptable that is, and to throw another wrinkle in my career.
No, that's a very great answer. I love that. I think this is a very important series for the depiction of the Black men, especially during mental illness, which I don't think a lot of people do talk about. I think that's a very important thing. So I'm glad you brought that out. Now, Miss Marsha, I think you do a very good role in this, even though your character is a bit more complex than some of the other ones. Did you like those layers to the character as well? Is that what brought you into this?
Absolutely. I love that you use the word layers and complex because I think, Nisi is just human. Humans are messy. We're complicated. There is no wrong or right. Sometimes we make the wrong decisions. Sometimes we think we're making the right decisions. We think we're doing them for the right reasons, and then they end up, maybe not being exactly how we thought they would be. But I think Nisi, no matter how complicated or messy she is, she's coming from a place of
Mhm.
love. I think it's hard for her to watch her uncle deteriorate. And I think the decision she makes as a result of that, it is as a result of it being hard for her. She cannot be his caretaker at this time in his life because she's known him as a strong pillar. And now I'm watching my pillar crumble. That's a hard thing to watch, but it's very relatable. I think a lot of us, we either watch our parents or grandparents go through illness and go through dementia or something similar, and it's a very difficult thing for you to watch someone who you believe can conquer the world become completely vulnerable and
No,
incapable of dealing with the world.
you capture that so beautifully. It's sad to see. And the Nisi character, I was mad at sometimes, and then sometimes I was like, oh, I get it. And I love those feelings. This made me feel so many different emotions. And I think that's very awesome. And I think that's also a testament to Walter Mosley's work. Were you both
Yes.
familiar with his writing? I remember reading it early on in life and loving it. Were you guys familiar with his work?
I've read a lot of Walter Mosley's books. Couldn't believe I would get to be a chance of telling one of his stories. Read this novel and loved it. Loved the story. Loved the journey. Loved every single character.
Hmm.
He's just so beautiful at encapsulating just humanity in a beautiful, vulnerable, complicated, diverse, dimensional way. And yeah, I have known his work. I can't believe I'm a part of one of his
Isn't that
journeys.
awesome?
It's so unbelievable.
Well, I love seeing the pride you guys both have with working with Walter and people like Sam Jackson in this. So I want to thank you both so much for bringing this to life. Your characters were so good, even in some things like Omar not having the biggest role. It really made a big impact. So thank you both for speaking with me today, and I can't wait for more people to see this very heartbreaking series.